Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay. And
Yes,
you're
I
a gay
am.
rights activist and an outspoken lesbian, homosexual. How can I describe you?
I'm not sexually active right now. I've chosen not to engage.
Doesn't that make you gay?
What's up, guys? Your boy Benny. One of the beautiful things about working on the internet and inside of a digital library and archive is you can go back just a couple of years, a couple of months, and see who are the frauds, who are the people that shouldn't have programs, who you shouldn't listen to. MSNBC and CNN are down by half their viewers because there are liars who work at those networks, and they often lie to their audience. And trust is something you just can't get back after it is shattered and broken. This program and this channel is very, very proud to have literally never lied to you and only ever spoken the truth and given you our honest opinion on things, backed everything up with facts, and told you the way of the world, like told you what was going to happen and when. We told you that the lawfare against Trump would collapse. We told you that Donald Trump would win in 2024. We told you that this would usher in a great golden American century, and here we are. Ladies and gentlemen, we also told you, and I don't mean to pat us on the back here too much. You can get a tennis elbow doing that. But we did tell you about voter fraud. And we have been covering this like dogs over the last couple of years at great peril to our channel because they didn't want you to talk about this. But it's true and it's real. Voter fraud is something that does happen. And anybody with two sets of eyes would know that. They just don't want you to know it, so they don't report on it. Here's the election fraud map, ladies and gentlemen. Here, according to heritage.org, election fraud map displays a sampling of proven instances of election fraud. Would you look at that? Tim Walz's Minnesota, North Carolina, a lot of these swing states, Florida, Texas, these red states, and these states that they're trying to keep blue because Minnesota is actually a red state. That's one of the biggest cases of fraud ever. Minnesota is a dark red state, and only the fraud keeps it blue. Check this out. Here's a case of fraud here in 2024. Samuta Pittman was charged in Fulton County, Georgia, with 70 counts of felony fraudulent entries for filling out and letting others fill out fictitious names on voter registration applications while canvassing for the People's Agenda, a left-wing advocacy group. Oh, interesting. So in the swing county, Democrat super county of Fulton, where they tried to bring charges against Donald Trump that were atomized today, here's 70 counts, felony counts of fraudulent entries. What does that have to do with the topic of this particular news read? Well, there is one jackass who has been like the bitter, clinging, anti-Trump Fox News voice for the better part of the last 4 years. Many hosts on Fox, some of them were, some of them go back and forth with Trump. But there's one dude who's like openly and viscerally anti-Trump, and that is a guy named Neil Cavuto. Neil Cavuto had this to say about his future former colleague, very popular, someone named Kayleigh McEnany, when Kayleigh McEnany was defending Donald Trump against fraudulent votes that we know are true, and how true actually are they? I mean, dude, look at this. Here you go. You can just go. Here's the year 2024. Here's all election fraud in 2024 that they found so far. So far. You can go back to the 80s. You have thousands of cases of provable election fraud in our voting system, criminal convictions, some of them for mass voter fraud. And Neil Cavuto had the audacity to say this.
We want every legal vote to be counted, and we want every illegal vote to be...
I just think we have to be very clear. She's charging, the other side is welcoming fraud and welcoming illegal voting. Unless she has more details to back that up, I can't in good countenance continue showing you this. I want to make sure that maybe they do have something to back that up, but that's an explosive charge to make, that the other side is effectively rigging and cheating.
Dude, here it is. Here's your backup, Neil Cavuto. State after state after state. Republicans and Democrats, mostly Democrats, sometimes Republicans. There was a Republican case in Iowa. And it's like, charge them. I don't care. All voter fraud needs to be charged. All of it. All voter fraud needs to be charged. I have been intellectually consistent on this. Neil Cavuto has not. Neil Cavuto has never apologized to his co-worker there, Kayleigh McEnany, for cutting her off and saying, there's no proof of voter fraud. Here it is, jackass. Oh, might I say former colleague, because Neil Cavuto has had his ass fired finally in the ending of the Trump curse here. Fox News veteran Neil Cavuto quits after 28 years in network where he was once the lone voice criticizing Trump. Okay, so to say he quit, I'm not sure. Let's read. Did he quit or was he fired? Fox News anchor Neil Cavuto is to leave the network after 28 years. Mediaite first reported that Cavuto will have his last day on air today. Source told the outlet that the departure came as he declined to sign a new contract, described as being generous. It remains unclear whether he turned it down why he turned it down after 30 years of the company. In a statement, Fox News said, Neil Cavuto's illustrious career has been masterclass in journalism. We're certainly proud of a 28-year run. His programs have defined business and blah, blah, blah. His programming has become known for his willingness to call out President Trump, often his target. Neil Cavuto, never called out Joe Biden, much like his former, squish Chris Wallace on this program. You get nothing. You get nothing by being like these simps, gobbling and kissing and licking the boots of the left. You get just nothing. There's enough of that. People are over that. That's what's led to the collapse in the ratings for CNN and MSNBC by half. Some of their shows get 60%. All of their hosts are getting multi-million dollars cut from their contracts because they don't have any money anymore. Because their shows are collapsing. Because people are done with the virtue signaling and sneering of people like Neil Cavuto, including Donald Trump.
Lowest rated show on Fox, Neil Cavuto.
Donald Trump saying here, good news for America. Neil Cavuto, lowest rated anchor at Fox by far, is leaving. Should have happened a long time ago. So Trump says he's leaving Fox News. So we'll just take it at that. The only reason that I'm skeptical about this is that Chris Wallace, who left Fox News to go to CNN because he'd be so much better at CNN. Chris Wallace was fired by CNN, but CNN let him get out and say that he's going to go start podcasting instead. CNN gave him a get out of jail free ticket. End of an era. Last day was today. Trump reacts to Neil Cavuto's departure from Fox News. Good news for America. Neil Cavuto is out at Fox and everybody is celebrating. Santa Claus brought gifts early after 28 years. Cavuto is out. He is the reliable Trump hater at Fox News. The only thing better is if he takes Jessica Tarlov with him. Yeah, Fox puts these sad libs on TV. It's amazing. CNN and MSNBC, they don't put on any Republicans, but Fox News puts on liberals left and right. Isn't that amazing? There are no anchors on CNN or MSNBC that voted for Trump. But there's clearly Neil Cavuto who voted for Kamala Harris. Clearly Neil Cavuto who voted for Joe Biden, right? That's the only explanation here.
Whoa. I just think we have to be very clear. She's charging, the other side is welcoming fraud and welcoming illegal voting. Unless she has more details to back that up, I can't in good countenance continue.
This is spoken like a true Democrat. It's spoken like you're a Democrat. It's clearly this guy's a Democrat. Neil Cavuto leaving Fox News. Do a little dance. Another one bites the dust. The Trump curse is real. Wonderful news. Sad sack. Neil Cavuto leaving Fox. One of the biggest Trump haters on Fox. Farewell to Trump hater and all-around beta male Neil Cavuto, Fox News, and the one brown suit he wore on air for 30 years. Let's sum up the broadcast career. Nobody cared. Nobody watched. It's true. Everyone's celebrating. Neil Cavuto leaves Fox News after 28 years. About damn time. Get to stepping. What a great way to start the day. Fani Willis gets fired, Dan Crenshaw has a meltdown, and Neil Cavuto leaves Fox News. Fani Willis disqualified, Neil Cavuto leaving Fox News, Luigi Mangione is being extradited, and it's not even 11 a.m. There you go. Me liking every post of Neil Cavuto leaving Fox News. Let's go. Donald Trump dance. That's right. Everybody's saying the same thing. Lowest rated show on Fox News, Donald Trump. And this is Neil Cavuto's last post. You're gonna have to archive this account. Last post, and he's getting roasted. Bye. Good riddance. Neil, Be very successful as an independent podcaster. Yeah, good luck. Yeah, good luck, pal. Here you go. Close the door on your way out. Rhino Neil, will you be working for the Lincoln Project? Yeah. So there you go. Just heard you're leaving. Bye, Neil. Best Christmas present to date. Go find yourself something at MSDNC. Well, they're not hiring. I can tell you that. They're not hiring. They are. They're firing people over there. They're about to be sold. So Fox News, I think, is just reading the tea leaves here. If you were to ask me, and nobody did, I would say that Fox News is probably pushing him out the door, and that they're just saying like he's leaving, right? When it's really like we're having a ratings boom right now, which Fox is. Let's keep that going, and let's get rid of all of the people who've been like vicious Trump derangement syndrome lunatics, because Trump's officially won and they've officially lost. And we don't want to go the way of CNN or MSNBC, which are both being sold at auction block for pennies. Sucks to suck. Okay, the Trump curse is real. Merry Christmas. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe. Christmas present to our show. See ya.